What's going on, America? What's going on to the YouTube world? And what's going on to the world? I'm gonna make this video very quick because I ain't really got too much to say. I just want to get something off my chest. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, people want to still criticize the protest, and that's fine to do that, and still talk about the protest that, some people have a problem with, and people still want to talk about somebody's personal business, what they do in the bedroom, and who somebody laying the pipe to, and who somebody laying down with, and talk about the buses, and all this and that. Me personally, I really don't care nothing about that. I really don't. When I go to the protest, I'm going to take care of what I need. What I need to do is go out there, stump the ground for Mr. Kelly, and then I go back to where I need to go, and that's it. I don't get involved in somebody's personal business. That is not what I'm there to do. I don't care about what somebody do in their sex life. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? That is not what I do come to a protest to be concerned about who somebody lay down with. Because at the end of the day, when you come when you do come to protest, nobody don't know who they're gonna hook up with. Who cares? If you go to protest, and you go and you get done taking care of your business. When you get to after the protest, it's over. If somebody get on the bus, then people want to get on the bus and enjoy themselves. That's fine. And if you happen to meet somebody and somebody hook up, I don't see anything wrong with that. People are grown, they're adults. What is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that, and it's not my business. People need to mind their business, and some of y'all need to take some of the advice some of y'all be giving. You need to take your own advice, because I can remember back in 2019 watching some of y'all platforms. Some of y'all came on your platforms saying that R. Kelly was guilty. After you watching Surviving R. Kelly, I saw some of you saying he was guilty. Then you started coming back and saying that you don't believe he did these things. Then some of you, decided to get involved in the case and protest. And then you said, now you're flip-flopping saying that, you believe he did these things. So it's like, what is going on here? Flip-flopping, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. So at the end of the day, yes, people could have went to different states, Washington, D.C., but it didn't turn out to be that way. You know what I'm saying? It turned out to be in Chicago, New York, and they did make noise. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell people what to say if they protest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, back in the 60s, you had leaders. Yeah, you had leaders. You had the Dr. King, you had the Medgar Evers, you had the Black Panther Party, you had leaders. Okay? Right now, you have a pandemic. So we have to understand what we're doing. I see some of y'all speaking, but then I see some of y'all still following individuals that that is not for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yeah, I said it. It is what it is. I'm seeing a lot of strange things going on social media. It's already been infiltrated, man. Some of these bots, I've seen it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. But I see it. It doesn't make sense. And it is what it is. So we can criticize somebody. We can have our opinion on our platforms. We can do this and that. And people say people shouldn't do this and that, and people want to lump us up. But that's the problem. I can't be concerned about what another race say about me. I'm not concerned about what somebody think about me anymore. I don't live for what another group of people think about me. Because at the end of the day, they're going to think about you anyway like that. They don't care how much successful you become. They don't care whether you're rich. They don't care whether you're poor. They're going to still think of you as a nigga with a number. It doesn't matter. That's how they feel about you. So it don't matter how much education you got. It doesn't matter. None of that. It doesn't matter. And it's no disrespect to anybody. I'm just giving you what I've been seeing, what I've seen my whole life. It don't matter what you do. Now, the people that voted for Donald Trump, they came there. They showed out. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do anything like that. I wouldn't dare tell black folks to go there and act like that. But at the end of the day, we got to be more respectful. Yes, I agree. But that's not for me to do, especially on social media. If I'm going to do something like that, I'm going to have to, I will speak to a person face to face to do that. And I will have to come with some, some MONEY, some chips in order to be able to give advice to the person that's putting up the money. I can't give advice to somebody who's spending all the money at the protest. That ain't nothing. I can't do that. See, if you're putting up the bread, sit down with that person. If you going half and half, then you have a conversation with that person. So there ain't nothing I can really say. You know what I'm saying? I know people want to sit there and want to try to come at Brother Dubosky and say things about him. But to me, Brother Dubosky has done a fantastic job. They made noise. And the smartest thing that Dubosky has done is surround himself with people that he know, people that he loves. You know what I'm saying? That's the smartest thing that he's done. Because I'm going to tell you something. What I've been seeing, some of y'all so-called bloggers, you was never for Robert Sylvester Kelly. And it is what it is. And it's okay. It's okay to have your platforms, to build your channels. And man, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, having a platform and having a channel and being a successful blogger. Much love to you, and may God continue to bless you. But I want a channel, but I didn't want to come into this fight just to try to use this man's name and try to use it as a come up. That ain't what I did this for, man. I could have came to YouTube in 2015. I could have came to YouTube in 2014. I could have came to YouTube in 2016. When they was messing with, when they was going after Nate Parker, 2016? I could have did when they were going after Bill, when they first started accusing Bill Cosby. So I'm using my voice. So I'm not coming at anybody. I'm just speaking, giving you what I feel, my perception, my opinion. So at the end of the day, yes, we all could have done this. This could have been done that way. Could have been done this way. What happened, it happened. It's over with. It's in the past. We're in the year 2021. It's time to move on. Maybe we can do better things and do it in a better way. Maybe, I don't know. But what happened, people are putting their lives at risk. When you call out the government and you exposing, and Sony call out these names, you putting your life at risk when you go out there and you protest. So take that in consideration before you come out and have and criticize, the protest. That's all I'm saying. Take that in consideration. You're putting your life at risk. Because these Black Lives Matter, and those people that protest the Black Lives Matter, they're bought and paid for. They're bought and paid for. Me Too and Times Up. They're bought and paid for. The rich folks are paying for them to protest. So that's all I got to say. People need to mind their own business. Stay out of people's lives, personal business. Because I don't want nobody to be in my business. I want nobody all in my business, straight up. If I go to Chicago, my hometown, wherever I go, kick it out, I don't want nobody all in my shit, all in my video. That's all I got to say. If you believe everything the media tells you, ain't nothing but a brainwashed slave. So free yourself, free your mind, free your soul. It is easy to target and destroy and bring out a black man here in America. Hell, all you need is his own race of people to do it for him. With that being said, love is God and God is love. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.